Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day. This video, I just heard that Team Red Miner about 2 hours ago has released a new version 0.10.13, that has enabled support for Ironfish mining on FPGAs and HiveOS for Navi Zil GPU clock switching script. Okay, so this is for GPUs. Mainly, this video is mainly tended toward FPGAs. Okay, so this information here, thank you to Retro Mike for sending me this info, as well as some info regarding Osprey Electronics also having support for the E300 for Ironfish as well. And I think Kyla Coin and Radiant, of course, they've been talking about that for a while. So personally, just to let you guys know, I only have one FPGA myself. It's a SQRL Forest Kitten 33. This is not modded or anything. I've tested this before. I made a video mining on Caspa and utilizing Team Red Miner. And so I'm gonna have another video on testing this little guy out on mining Ironfish, assuming it is supported. Not quite sure if it is or not, but this is interesting to say the least. So what I'm expecting, dependent on if mining Ironfish is going to be more profitable than Caspa currently for, let's say, you know, the E300s or maybe the C1100s or all these other types of different FPGAs that are supported for Team Red Miner. So there's a few screenshots here I want to go through just to show you guys here. Let's just go through this one right now. So this was actually from the Team Red Miner main developer on their Discord, Team Red Miner Discord. He posted this about a couple hours after he released the miner, and it looks like he was testing it that he's got 8 C1100s here, and it looks like the power consumption he shows here about 128 watts, 127, 127, 130 watts. Okay, you can see the power consumption there for each FPGA, the C1100, and then you can see the hash rate he can achieve here, and you guys can compare this to your GPUs or your other FPGAs, whatever. 64, 65 gigahash. Okay, so actually I want to show you guys a comparison. I have my 30 series rig here, and just to show you, right, what the efficiency is on, let's say, a RTX 3090. So I can get 19 gigahash on Ironfish, but at about 137 watts. Okay, so looking at the, I guess, efficiency there, obviously the C1100 is, I'm going to say, 3 to 3.5 times better than an RTX 3090. All right, the C1100 does about 130 watts. My 3090 does 137 watts, so pretty close there. So yeah, I'm going to say 3.5x in terms of hash rate and, I guess, the efficiency as well. So that's, you know, yeah, the FPGAs are obviously a lot more efficient than GPUs for mining. But it begs the question, if the Ironfish network hash rate is going to, you know, jump here in the next day or two, if people decide to mine Ironfish, if it is profitable or not. I haven't done the numbers, but of course, with everyone that has the, I guess, the Caspa bitstream, I guess with Team Red Miner, which a lot of, you know, the ASICs are on Caspa right now, and it's going to be, I'm going to assume, pretty dominated by the Ice Rivers and Bitmain in the next couple of months here or less. So just something to look out for regarding, I guess, being enabled for FPGAs now through Team Red Miner, that we are going to see Ironfish maybe go up in network hash rate and of course difficulty as well. So do any of you that are watching right now, do you guys have your E300s or maybe C1100s or any other FPGAs that are out there? There's actually another one example here I want to show you guys. You know, just with all these, you know, FPGAs that are out there, there have essentially been more hype regarding bit streams with these units, and Osprey Electronics has been working on it, obviously. I'm not quite sure if the E300 is available as of right now for the Ironfish bitstream. I'm pretty sure they said that it's going to be released really soon, along with the Radiant one and Kyla Coin one. Thank you, Retro Mike, for that information yet again. Guys, go subscribe to him. Link down below. Go sub bomb Retro Mike. But just to look at the E300 efficiency, I guess, you know, looking the hash rate, it can do 134 gigahash at about 203 watts. So that is extremely efficient. Definitely a lot more efficient, I'd say, than, I think just by looking at these numbers, it could be pretty much on par with the C1100, if not a little bit more efficient than the C1100. But anyways, not really a big difference anyway, but it's cool to see that these E300s, I guess, are coming out for those that bought these for $5,000, $5,100, whatever they're, these are costing right now. They do have different models here, I guess, with 1 hash board, one with 3 hash boards, and so on and so forth. That, these are a lot more versatile in a way now that they're not just only mining Caspa as these were advertised for. And I remember these were like coming out of the woodworks maybe 2 months prior, before the ice servers started coming out. And now that the ice servers are coming out, then that's when the fire was lit under Osprey Electronics' butt. And we're like, okay, we got to get other bit streams to mine other algorithms for their products, or else people are going to go up in arms and say their E300s are bricks. But they're no longer bricks anymore, because they are coming out with the new bit streams for, like I said, Ironfish here, and I think Kyla Coin, and also Radiant as well. So good on those people that have these. I personally don't have one. Personally, for me, I'm not an FPGA person, and in my opinion, not financial advice, but they're like the middleman when it comes to between GPUs and ASICs. And so depending on how fast ASICs can come out for a certain algorithm, FPGAs could then be rendered essentially useless. But depending on how much hardware and hash rate comes on the network to raise that difficulty and the equilibrium of whatever the profitable coin that they're trying to mine at that said time, it more often ends worse for FPGA miners, depending who you are and if you are keeping up with a lot that goes around in the FPGA space, which in my opinion is still very, very enclosed, very private. But hey, Osprey Electronics has been proactive in a way that they are trying to get support for other algorithms and such. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Are you guys, those that watch my channel, I know some of you have FPGAs, and there's another version I forgot to talk about here. I believe these are VUP33s. These can do, I think, 58 gigahash, 55 gigahash. I got these screenshots from on Team Red Miner, and here is, oh no, sorry, I think these were the VU33 Ps or whatever, FPGAs. They can do 26 gigahash. Okay, I don't know what the power consumption is. And there's, I think these ones were the V50Cs or something. Different FPGA model. But yeah, they're in the gigahash otherwise, right? Similar to like 3090s, 3080 Ti's, 3080s, I think 3070 Ti, 3070 can do 10.71 gigahash at like 68 watts. So that's pretty good. But yeah, same efficiency really with, GPUs across the board. But against FPGAs, obviously FPGAs are going to be a lot more efficient. Okay, I've just been sent another screenshot from Mr. Retro Mike. Thank you, good sir. He says, this is from Flying Panda. I believe this is on the E300 or Osprey Electronics Discord. It says, hello everyone, warning, E300 firmware will be automatically updated if you don't opt out. We will release a new firmware version in the next 12 hours. Firmware version 1.0.18 and 1.0118. Integrated Ironfish bitstream of the Team Red Miner team. Improved web UI, optimized FPGA status settings page, optimized notification function, optimized display logs, optimized reload web page without logout, added logout button, added diagnostic network from web UI, refer, VCC LNT, core clock couple for Ironfish notice. After upgrade, your config will be overwritten, include wallet address. Please change it back to yours. In some cases, if you didn't see the newest layout as below, please clear web browser cookies. Best regards. Okay, so this is for anyone with the Osprey Electronics E300. You guys are, it looks like it's coming out right now. So as you see this video, it should be out already. And looks like for those that have the E300s, you guys can go ahead and get that started. So I guess as of recording this video, I just want to take note right now, we are at 164 petahash, or no, current is 171 petahash. So after this video goes live, I'm curious to know what the hash rate will be. And you guys let me know down below what you think about it. And I guess we'll see what it will be after and about the next day. I'm assuming as this information rolls out, people are going to, if it is profitable or not. Okay, it really depends. All right, depends if people are, like I said before, that are still mining with these E300s on Caspa, if it's going to be profitable or not per se. So really begs the question. But I guess Ironfish is one of those, I guess, coins that a lot of people do believe about. I mean, it really depends. Man, this 70%, 70.3% hash rate on hero miners it definitely needs to be decentralized a lot more here. Ironfish devs have definitely mentioned that. I remember, I think, reading that on their discords, and that, yeah, the hash rate should be spread out more. So just a thing for you guys, if you are mining Ironfish, let's take it off hero miners. I think their 10k USD airdrop is over now, so a lot of you guys can just, yeah, you can move off to other pools, decentralize the hash rate if you care about the fundamentals of crypto as a whole, I guess, for Ironfish as well. But, you know, the reason why we don't want more than 50% hash rate on hero miners is that if they, you know, get compromised in some way, then they could 51% attack, or I think it's, the terminology is a double spend on the chain, all right, for Ironfish. But anyways, yeah, guys, I think that's it. I mean, I don't know if there's going to be a lot of you guys who are going to move to Ironfish. For those that have the E300s, I'm not quite sure how many of these have been sold out in the market, so it's hard to say, you know, in terms of all the hardware out there, all the FPGAs out in the wild right now, if it's going to make a dent on the network hash rate. But it's really going to depend, in my opinion, on the profitability. I mean, it all comes down to the price, right? And the network hash rate difficulty. You know, there's an equilibrium that equates to what, you know, your mining rig or your FPGA is making in terms in the dollar value. So I think that's going to depend on Caspa. I think Caspa is really dominated by FPGAs. But I mean, yeah, I mean, Ironfish, the price here doesn't look too good since it's released for the past 2 months or so. But yeah, it's just been on downward trajectory here. But I mean, that's with everything as a whole, in my opinion, with Bitcoin. So who knows if Ironfish is going to have any good price appreciation coming up here. Who knows? We really don't know, but we shall see what happens. So let me know if you guys are mining this right now with your Osprey Electronics, but we'll see if it will be dominated by FPGAs shortly. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out.